If you could travel to Mars,
Mm-hmm.
who would you travel with and what snacks?
Oh, that's tough, man.
Fucking Elon. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
They have to come get him.
They have to come get him is the first one.
If he wants them to come get him, they have to.
Yeah. Second one, the ship crashed into Mars, explodes like it did in Martian. I wouldn't be out there eating my dookie potatoes like that idiot.
You'd eat Elon Musk.
Matt Damon, no. I would say, Elon, how's the new spaceship coming that you're making out of Mars rocks? And he would make me a new one out of Mars rocks. And the other thing is when I get back from Mars, with or without Elon, maybe I steal the rock ship, maybe not.
And maybe when travel with him in your tummy.
When I come back, I'm not going to fucking eat Elon. Can you chill?
I'm just saying that if it comes down to it, why wouldn't you eat Elon Musk? He'll eat you if you don't eat him.
When I come back, I will receive a stipend paying me for the time that everybody else got away from Elon Musk.
Here's what I'm going to hit you with. How about this? Dolly Parton. Here's my logic.
Okay.
All right.
Dolly Parton, one incredible career.
Yeah. Story.
Incredible career. And going to have so many great stories, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be great. And when the sort of conversational fuel happens on every long trip, and I certainly would think in a space travel scenario, she could sing maybe a beautiful song. And maybe we can duet, you know what I mean? Maybe it's me and Dolly, islands in the stream. That is what we are. Islands up in space. Better than a car.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a car.
Nope.
It's a spaceship.
Yep.
And we rely on each other. Because we're in space together. And here's the other part. And here's two more things about bringing Dolly Parton into space.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is she's led a great life and helped a lot of people. And I think she deserves it. I think she deserves to get up there, get the distance, and look down and say, look at it, Dolly. You made that beautiful blue globe a little bit better.
A little bit bluer.
The last thing I would say about it is that she is pretty old. So if it got kind of boring, you know what I mean? Like eventually, if it got kind of boring, it would probably be okay soon. You know what I mean? Like it would probably be better. If I got sick of Dolly Parton, it would probably be different than when she was alive.
Hey, Justin, would you kill Dolly Parton?
What are you saying?
I wouldn't kill Dolly Parton. I'm saying that she's an older lady, and I love her. I wish her the longest possible life. But if we're up in space, and I'm really getting sick of Dolly Parton.
You would start wishing for her death.
I wouldn't wish for her death, but I would say nature don't take a space holiday. Is one thing that I've
Nature is still doing it up in space.
You don't know. Hey guys, you don't know that.
Well, she's not going to be able to get the special nutrition for older people that she needs up in space. We're going to be living off of, our dookie potatoes and the little packets of hard ice cream and all that. So she's not going to get the calcium that she needs up there. And I'm just saying that, I'm not going to be stuck with Dolly Parton for 20 years on Mars.
No, I mean, up to this point, I think, Justin, Griffin and I have been thinking about it in terms of 2 years, but you're thinking about if we get stuck
there. We're coming home. You want to stay there, I guess.
Now, Justin, I would be remiss if I didn't also
I'm not saying I want to get stuck there. In much the same way, I'm not saying I want Dolly Parton to die. But I'm saying if I do get stuck there...
I don't even think you know what you're saying at this point.
I think I know what I'm saying.
Hey, Griffin, I think I know what he's saying. I just don't know that I'm comfortable with the fact that he's saying it.
Yeah.
So I want to shift to a more comfortable topic and ask Justin, in the event that it becomes necessary, how do you feel about consuming the flesh of Dolly Parton for sustenance?
And then I'm going to pivot even further away from that, Travis. And
he was about to answer, though, Griffin. I have to know.
I think I would actually do. I think I would actually take Matt Damon. Yeah.
And that is, I would not want to travel with Interstellar. Now, if I could travel with the robot from Interstellar, forget about it. Robot Pal's the way to go.
Matt Damon in Interstellar?
He is.
Yeah, he's a real stinker in that flick.
Really?
Yeah. I'd travel with McConaughey. I think he'd probably sleep most of the time.
Oh, yeah, baby. Changing my answer.
Yeah.
Mr. Smooth himself.
And I bet his skin tastes like jerky.
Huntington, West Virginia's own Matthew McConaughey would be an excellent travel companion to Mars, except wouldn't it get a little old?
Well, it would get a little sensual, I would say.
And there's no way I'm outliving Matthew McConaughey.
Even
100%.
the sensuality, Travis, would also get old after a bit.
Yeah, you'd start to chafe for sure.
I don't think that he would take. I don't think that you would be pounding it with Matt.
Okay, you don't think if Matthew McConaughey and I were together, crashed on, this is long term, this isn't just 2 years, this is like 20 years. You don't think maybe just two?
The question was, if you could travel to Mars and eat snacks, what would it be? And Justin's answer was, I would kill and eat Dolly Parton. And Travis's is, I think I would have a 20-year-long sexual arrangement with Matthew McConaughey in outer space.
or a 20-year-long seduction.
Lol, Elon and Congos. And you guys
and let me be clear. It would be, well, I was supposed to say it wouldn't be romantic, but I don't know that. But I think, as far as I know, Matthew McConaughey and I are both straight fellas. But I don't think that would get in the way of just the sheer companionship and joy of human contact that we would experience being together.
It wasn't that, but that wasn't even the question is, what's a celebrity you like and what's a food you like?